Probably most of motocross community have heard of the Lawrence brothers. They might be the most successful family in motocross racing to this date, but how many know where did they come from and how did they rise to fame? For Hunter and younger brother Jett, it all started in Queensland, Australia, where the brothers kickstarted their motocross racing careers. Their dad, Dareen Lawrence, said that he thinks sport in general is a fun way to teach kids work ethic, to get them to the level they want to be at. And at first it was the main and only focus for Dareen, teach his kids technique to keep them safe and create work ethics so they can be successful in life, and it had nothing to do with being a pro athlete. Both brothers watched videos on YouTube with their dad to help them learn new and better techniques. They studied Chad Reed, Ryan Villopoto, and all of the top riders of that time. Before most kids have their training reels removed, Jett was ripping his PV50 Yamaha around Queensland. "I hated training wheels," Jett said. "They cut down on my airtime." By 4 years old, he aspired to follow his brother's path through the motocross ranks on the Sunshine Coast of Australia. Hunter did the enduro thing. When I came along, I went straight into riding on the track. I didn't do much trail riding, I went straight into racing behind him. I just followed his footsteps. As the siblings collected wins and championships in the lower classes, including Jett's 2014 FIM Junior 65cc world title, the Lawrence family sold everything and moved to Europe in 2016, so the boys could pursue a MXGP. "My mom and dad made a huge sacrifice, plus my middle brother Tate has autism," Jett said. "He went to a special needs school there and loved it. So we went through a lot of things to get us where we are now." At first, it was a little rough in Europe. The Lawrences lived in Holland during the first season when Jett was with the CLS team, then moved to Belgium for the last 2 seasons during the boys' run with Team Suzuki. Jett said, "We didn't have heaps of money, but we were doing not too bad. Being with Kawasaki and Suzuki teams, we're not too bad on money too. But then Suzuki ended up closing down and we ended up struggling. We had to ask my dad's mom and dad for some money because we were very struggling in that last year. Thankfully, Geico Honda gave us an opportunity to come to the US. US was the big picture, the main picture. Let's go back a little and focus on their time and achievements before the US.
Here in race 2, Nicolas Durcourt not getting a good jump there in red. But it's Hunter Lawrence who buries it in the turn.
After moving to Europe, Hunter immediately made a splash in the EMX 250 European Championship, the traditional stepping stone to the World Championship for young racing talent, where he won the German round, earning him a ride in MX2 World Championship.
Absolutely side by side. Goes through now though, to Lawrence. Final turn. Dirty fender slap coming in here again, surely, as he crosses the line. No, it's a no-legger. But Hunter Lawrence, 2 wins out of 2. For Monster Energy Kawasaki, finds his way to the podium for the first time. And it's the top step for the young Aussie. Austin with that victory here this weekend.
A debut World Championship season in 2017 netted Hunter a trio of podium finishes, followed by an overall MX2 class victory at the Motocross of Nations, and he scored 3 more podiums in an injury-hit 2018 series.
Downhill after Harry Koulas, I think that was possibly. Tano Leok actually, and Osborne coming off worse.
And that's another point to look at the rookie, Hunter Lawrence.
Initially, Jett struggled to adapt socially because of a language barrier. He missed his mates and the weather. It was a bit of a struggle, Jett said. I had all of my friends in Australia and left at age 12 or 13. You didn't want to leave your best buddies. I had to learn to live life without them. It was harsh, learning to live in a different country where we didn't speak English at all. But I'm kind of glad I went through it. Jett gained success and recognition first in the German ADAC series and in the EMX 85s, before grinding his way into the grueling EMX 250 class. The 14-year-old finesse was on full display with his SNGP victory and the ADAC Youngster Cup win. While times were financially tough on the family, Jett found remarkable freedom on his bike.
Here in Assen at the Netherlands, a Villopoto win. He takes his first ever European round win at the final round of the season as well. For a race win with this guy, your overall winner at the final round. 2 wins out of 2, his first top step of the year.
The American racing scene was always the dream destination for the Lawrence brothers, and after 2 years, the gamble paid off. In 2018, Hunter and Jett were both recruited by the Geico Honda team for the following season. Hunter, then 19-year-old, rode for the Honda MX2 team while Jett raced with the Factory Connection Honda amateur team. The family moved to the US in the autumn of 2018. Jett's entry into the US amateur ranks didn't disappoint. Not long after the family arrived in the US, he had an impressive run in the Mini O's 2018 motocross. The chance to ride bigger, faster bikes was right in Jett's wheelhouse. The shorter motos, which felt more like sprints, weren't. But Jett adapted quickly as he was introduced to the new courses, and he had Hunter to lean on for advice. Hunter made an immediate impression on American soil, winning motos and scoring 2 overall podium finishes during the AMA Motocross Championship before injury and illness ruined his 2020 so severely that he actually considered retirement. You can't keep a good man down, however, and freshly signed by RHC Honda, Hunter has found his top form again, winning his first EMA Supercross and Motocross events and finishing top 3 in both championships during 2021. In 2022, Hunter managed to finish 2nd EMA Supercross 250 West Region final standings and 3rd in EMA Pro Motocross 250 final standings. As of today, Hunter won 5 out of 6 races in EMA Supercross and is leading East Region Championship by 35 points, ahead of Nate Thrasher. Only age could keep Jett Lawrence from turning pro. When he reached 16 in the summer of 2019, the affable Aussie made quick use of his free professional MX starts. Jett couldn't wait to leave the amateur ranks and fight his flow in Supercross and Motocross. Jett capped off his US coming out party with a stunning run in the Loretta Lynn's 2019 EMA Amateur National Motocross Championship.
And up and over that Hamelback one more time. 4-lap rider. Jett Lawrence has a shot. Again draws up alongside Dilly Swoll. He's going to slingshot. Swoll's going to be tangled up on the inside. Lawrence around the outside. They're going to come out side by side. Dilly Swoll has to sprint to the finish. And who's it going to go to? Oh, too close to call.
Just days later, after his 16th birthday, Jett made his professional debut in the Lucas All EMA Pro Motocross at the Unadilla National. He finished 13th overall in the 250 class with 21 and 8 scores, then returned home to compete in SX2 Australian Supercross Championship in Melbourne, where he scored 4th, 3rd and 2nd. Jett came out of the gate strong for his rookie year, but received a dose of reality in his first start. After leading 16 laps, Jett flipped his Honda while trying to hold off Dylan Ferrandis and broke his collarbone in the process. After 6 weeks on the sidelines and 3 missed shows, he returned with something to prove. Jett qualified 12th at Salt Lake City and passed Hunter for his first Supercross podium. He finished 10th in the standings despite missing a third of the events. Jett's Supercross experience paid off as he moved to pro motocross. He scored a top 10 in the kickoff at Loretta's Linz Ranch, persevered through mechanical failures in the next round and finished 5th overall at Ironman Raceway. He used the next 6 events to work on consistency and topped his rookie season with a win at Fox Raceway. In just his second full season as a pro, Jett showcased his undeniable talent as he tallied 8 moto wins and 4 overall victories to secure the 2021 EME Pro Motocross 250 Championship. In 2022, Jett proved to once again be the man to beat as he secured numerous victories on the way to 2022 EMA Supercross 250 East Region Championship and successfully defended his EMA Pro Motocross 250 Championship title. As of today in 2023, Jett won 4 out of 5 races in the EMEA Supercross and is leading West Region Championship by 23 points ahead of RJ Hampshire. 2023 season seems to be going great for the Lawrence brothers, and if they keep going like that, they might wrap up East and West 250 Supercross titles and be the first brothers to do so. Lawrence brothers are leading the next generation of Australian racers, and they are only just getting started.